Many historical accounts of Pakistan's foundation focus on the parliamentary process, the courtrooms, the elite political negotiations, and official resolutions. Behind those official records was a parallel network. An illuminated map of the subcontinent reveals hundreds of interconnected nodes, representing spiritual scholars who mobilized the public. This network operated as the Silent Mujahideen. The center of this poster identifies their specific contribution, a thread of blood and gold, representing the material and physical costs required to sustain the movement. While the political victory was won in the halls of government, these unseen leaders paid the entry price through a series of documented physical and material sacrifices. The first entry in the ledger of sacrifice is wealth, exemplified by Pir Syed Jamaat Ali Shah. He provided a 300,000 rupee donation. His decree explicitly equated financial support for the movement with basic adherence to the faith. The second pillar was personal estate, seen in the imprisonment of Khawaja Qamaruddin Sialvi. British authorities seized 11.5 square miles of land. Offered its return for his withdrawal, he stated he would sacrifice his lands before lowering the flag of the Deen. The ledger also documents the sacrifice of health. This infographic traces the physical decline of Maulana Shaukat Ali. Though suffering from severe diabetes and passing blood, his willpower is represented by the rising golden arrow on this chart. He maintained his organizational work by traveling miles across the country in blistering heat, often moving on wooden ox carts while his health failed. Here, wealth, land, and physical survival were treated as expendable resources for the larger goal. The fourth pillar of the ledger documents the sacrifice of family. Maulana Muhammad Ali Muddin was forced into a 10-year exile. The trauma of this displacement led to the death of his only young son, Muhammad Raza. Despite this catastrophic personal loss, his public support for the movement remained constant. The final entry in the ledger is life itself. Pir Abdul Rahim Barkundi Sharif focused his efforts on the Sindh province. His success in mobilizing the local population resulted in his assassination, marked by the pooling blood on this map. These distinct categories of sacrifice, wealth, estate, health, family, and life, formed the unified framework shown here. This 5-point ledger provides a map of Ishq-e Pakistan, a specific doctrine of devotion that underwrote the physical creation of the state. When the movement achieved its goal and the administrative power of a new state became a reality, the ledger took an unexpected turn. The scholars who funded and fought for the nation walked away from the government. They requested no ministries, no land grants, and no official titles. They returned to their private lives in schools, leaving the management of the state entirely in the hands of the public. This complete withdrawal from power serves as the historical validation of their motives. This legacy of sacrifice has been handed down to the current generation as a sacred trust. However, modern sectarianism and internal divisions present a direct departure from the data recorded in the ledger. The figures we have analyzed came from vastly different regions and schools of thought, yet they operated as a single, unified body to achieve their goal. To honor the silent Mujahideen, the modern generation must recognize this historical unity, setting aside internal infighting to maintain the solidarity they died to establish.